And this is about spirit guides, and everyone wants to know who their spirit guides are. Everyone wants to get their backstory, have their bio, know what nationality, know their names. I don't know why, but that seems to be a thing. A lot of that stuff isn't really important. It's about the quality of information and the quality of help and upliftment you get from your guides rather than who they are and if they were a famous person or not. So around about March, I got myself a new guide. And I was in a special meditation retreat up in the Sunshine Mountains, and I became aware of a presence around me that was quite strong. And as I felt into that presence, I was aware that it was a woman. And I'm going, thank goodness, because all our spirit guides seem to be men. Have you noticed that? Why can't they be women? And I put my order in for a woman, and I got one. So I'm in this spiritual training retreat, and we're doing a lot of meditation, as you can imagine. And throughout the day, I'm becoming aware of the presence of a woman in spirit who definitely felt like a spirit guide. And I felt that she was Egyptian, and I felt the power of her. But I also felt that she had a really high forehead, like mine. And they were the perceptions. That's the information I received about this, the presence of this woman that I felt was my new guide. So, what did my mind do? My mind went, Egyptian woman, powerful, high forehead, Nefertiti. My mind took the perception that I got and then ran off and generated some kind of answer. Now, I'm not saying my spirit guide's Nefertiti. In fact, I highly doubt that. But what happens is we perceive a certain amount of information that comes to us from spirit, and then our good old mind goes, oh, I need to make answers of this, and they go clunk, 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 and they come out with this outcome. Dong dong. Not right. Doesn't mean our perceptions weren't right, it means where we went with them was not quite right. So what do I know? I know I have an Egyptian spirit guide who is a woman who has a high forehead. That's all I know. And I'm really happy with that. I don't have to have a famous person as a guide. So that's a little pointer about perceiving and receiving, about receiving information and then what we do with it in our minds. And usually that's where we get a little bit hooked up, a little bit of a stumbling block, especially when we are just starting out. And if that happens, all you need to do is go back to the original reception, the original information that you received, go back to that and stick to that, because it's usually where you went after that that was a little bit messy. And if you love this video, hit us a big thumbs up, like, maybe subscribe, drop us a comment below. I'd love to stay in touch. Cheers. And this is something we go over in great depth in the Psychic Connection package. It is a small group program just for about 10-15 people where I take you further along your spiritual path in a way that suits you. And we plumb the depths of where you want to go and how intuition works and fits for you, because everyone's different. It's a great mix of group calls and one-on-one mentoring. I only hold them 3 or 4 times a year, so if you'd like to get on board, love to have you. Otherwise, shoot me a message, find out if it's for you, we'll have a quick chat. Thanks for watching. Keep shining.